Hey guys, welcome back to the next episode of Let's Play Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. In the last episode, we talked to the mayor of Petalburg, and he told us that in order to get into Hooktail's castle, we would need to enter Schwank Fortress and collect the stone keys. Here we have the Schwank that we answered his game show questions last episode, and we are now going to progress down into Schwank Fortress. From this point on, you can go ahead and collect this item, and then you can either move left or right. It gives us the multi-bounce, which I will not use because I am terrible with action commands. And we have a new enemy, the Fuzzy. We will go ahead and battle this one, just to show what the enemy is. You see we have three Fuzzies. Fuzzies are unique, that there are multiple types, but Fuzzies are the only enemies that can steal your health or star points, or flower points. They can suck up your HP and use it to replenish their own. It is the worst. I mean, ew, who does that? Doesn't that just sound totally gross? Anyway, guard against them using A by pressing the moment they release you. Timing is pretty hard to master, so practice up. Those things really suck. HP, they do suck. They are quite bad. I can use a Power Smash to deal 4 damage to take care of one. No reason to continue with the full stylish commands. Nice! Good block there. Got a little bit of practice in with the Fuzzies. It's a weird command, but it's one of the action commands that I've learned how to do, and I can do most every time. And I can do it without fail. Now that we've done 1 damage, we can go ahead and do just our regular hammer. That'll do 2 damage, and that'll kill off the Fuzzy. We're going to get attacked one more time, and I did not block that one, but it is okay. We're going to go ahead and have Goombella do another attack. And then we're going to have Mario finish it off with a hammer. And we're going to go ahead and skip by the rest of the Fuzzies in this area. I will probably come back and fight them off screen for the experience. I will let you know if I do. I probably will, but who knows at this point. I will avoid the Fuzzies. You can hop along the side. I did not avoid the Fuzzy. I am terrible. I'm going to go ahead and do a Power Smash to take out this first one. And that'll knock it out with the 4 damage. Then we're going to go ahead and move on with a Head Bonk. Going to hit that action command, and then he's going to attack us. And I missed the action command there, and as you can see, when you don't successfully block their action command and they've taken damage, they will restore 1 health. Later on, the Fuzzies you get will change colors, and the Fuzzies will do more damage and also steal more health. We're going to continue moving on to the left here, pick up the HP and the coins. I think that was the last one in this little hallway, and we're going to reach all the way to the left, and we're going to see the moon key piece. We pick this up, and a Fuzzy will drop out of the ceiling to attack us. I think both the fights, as you can tell, the other side is going to have the other key piece. I believe both the fights that you do with the Fuzzies each have 4. And this is not a hard fight, but it's just time consuming. Especially if you're bad like me and you miss action commands. Now you notice in the top right of my screen we have 2 green mushrooms. If we get a 3rd green mushroom by getting a good action command, then we will automatically get a game over, which I think is probably the only thing about this game that I am not a huge fan of. There's our Flower Power badge taking into effect. I mistakenly used this on a 1 HP Fuzzy and wasted and made this battle longer. That did 1 damage to each, allowing me to use my regular hammer. And now here we go. Let's try not to lose this game. There we go. I've lost like that before. It is not fun. 1 damage done to that. Let's block his attack. Did not do it, and he restores 1 health. That's okay, though, because we're going to be able to block him. Oops, guess not. Alright. Gonna go ahead and take this Fuzzy out. And then we're going to use Goombella's attack and hopefully hit the action command. But it does not really matter, because I will be able to use the Power Hammer on this Fuzzy and take him out. Now remember when we stopped at the store in the village last time, that allowed us to go ahead and get the refill items. A mushroom, to restore us back up to full health. And the honey syrup, which will bring our flower power back up by 5, allowing us to have a little bit of flower power to use on the next fight. So we're going to go and continue along here to the right. Jumping is always just a little bit faster because you get a little speed boost as you jump. And we're going to go ahead and move to the right and progress in here. Jumping's always faster when you're going through water, and we're going to try to avoid these fuzzies. There we go, we avoided one, and he'll stop following us. And we can avoid the second. Good job. And we're going to kill him here and collect the Sunstone, a mystical stone shaped like the sun. And of course, again, fuzzies will drop down, and we will get a fight with 4 fuzzies. Now, this is a good opportunity to show off the Fire Flower, because it's, yeah, last time we did the Fire Flower, 3 damage to all the enemies, and we have defeated all of the fuzzies. See, that was a lot quicker. Over the course of this adventure, I'll be trying to use items, as well as, if you guys want, cutting out the battles. Just leave a comment and let me know. I get the first strike on this fuzzy, but if you do, just let me know, and I will cut out the rest of the battles, allowing for you to skip most of the non-essential fights and fights with enemies we've already done, so that the videos will have more just raw content, and the time for the videos won't be just taken up with fights. Alright, so now we've gotten both stones. We're going to go and head back to the center, head up the pipe, and then hopefully, after we've gotten back up the pipe, well, yeah, we need to go on this side. Hopefully we've gotten back up the pipe, we can head over to Hooktail's Fortress. What do we have here? A gold fuzzy. New York? Hey, you suspicious types, this is our place, and coming in here is rude, rude, rude. Sorry, suckers. If you want a warm welcome, too bad. Now I launch on your head. So he's gonna attack us. And as I said before, they like to do the swarm mechanic after we do a little bit of damage to our gold fuzzy friend here. Hit him with a nice 4 damage. He is going to call in his buddies. Oh, hey, ow, you chumps are tougher than you look. But I'm not through yet. Everyone, get him! And they swarm us. We now have a ton of fuzzies to attack, and that will limit our ability to attack. So the fuzzy horde has 20 health, as you can see, but if we defeat it, it will come back. So we really just want to keep our attention focused on the gold fuzzy. Now these are easy, because they're not going to do the regular fuzzy attack. They won't suck your health out. He will. Oh, nope, he will try to steal items. But we can do the hammer. Oh, we can do the jump on the gold fuzzy. And deal 1 damage to him. And use an item. Let's go ahead and do the Fire Flower. Three damage again to the gold fuzzy. I do believe that he is now dead. We've taken him out, and we gained 20 experience for that, bringing us up to 91. I think I'll do one more fight once we get out, because that will allow us to gain up to the next level. We've now collected both keystones, and we can leave Schwank Fortress. You get a little bit of slowdown on sometimes with the parts that have multiple enemies, but it's nothing that's really that bad. So we're going to go ahead and head out and head on back into Petalburg. Let's go ahead and stop right here and use this to recover that little bit of health we lost, because it's only 5 coins. Ignore the enemies, because we don't want to get hit, because there's really no reason to fight them. I wish they had a kind of a teleport, but it's okay. You have to walk all the way back. It's only a couple screens. We're going to walk all the way back through this thing and back into Petalburg. We're going to come back into Petalburg and try to head back into Hooktail's castle to begin the first dungeon of the game. Ignore all these baddies. They're going to come after us. Alright, back through the gate and back into Petalburg. We're going to go ahead and move all the way across this thing. We don't have anyone to talk to again. As you can see, there was a badge back in the gate back there behind the mayor's fence. We're going to go ahead and head in here, and we'll actually probably... No. We're good for now. We'll stop later. We're going to go ahead and head all the way to the left and head back to Hooktail's Fortress. Or, excuse me, It's Mario, right? Look, see, the thing is, I've been waiting here in the hopes of getting to speak with you. I have to ask you something, and you can say no, but I'm gonna throw it out there. See, I was wondering, would you... Oh, please take me with you to fight Hooktail. Please, I'm begging you. Mario jumps there. Oh, sorry about that. See, my dad, he went off to battle Hooktail long ago, but he never came back. I miss him, of course. I miss him badly, but this isn't just about avenging my dad. Well, no, that's not true. Revenge is a part of it, I guess. A big part. But the truth is, I want to finish what Dad started, for his sake, for everyone's sake. That's good. Man, this is embarrassing. Everyone always saying I'm a crybaby, a weakling, but if I can defeat Hooktail, I won't be those things. I'll be strong, like my dad. I know it's dangerous, but I still want to go. Sure, come along. For real? No kidding. Thank you so much. You won't regret this. And now we're going to get our second party member of the game. We now have Koops. Koops is a very good partner and will be used for a long time. He is probably one of the most used party members in the game. As you can see, you press X to shoot out his shell, and you can use it to retrieve distant items, and you can use it to hit switches. You can go out there and hit stuff that Mario couldn't normally. You can hold X, and it'll hold the shell in one place. So if you need to move and hit a thing to get onto a platform, you can hold X, and then wait to get on the platform and hit the button, and you'll use him to raise you up. Koops is extremely useful. As it says, you can move around. The shell will not hit Mario, so you don't have to worry about getting damaged. So remember, hold X to shoot out the shell and hold it in place. In battle, he can fight by your side, striking is with the shell toss. He also has a super powerful attack that attacks all ground-bound enemies with the power shell. That is basically like a fire flower. It does 3 damage to all enemies at this level. So now that we have Koops, we probably won't be seeing too much of Goombella from now on. I'm gonna switch to her for some dialogue. Someone's calling after Koops. Oh, golly, hi, Koo. Did you overhear all that? Well, part of it, Koops. I thought I heard you say you're off to fight Hooktail, but you're joking, right? I mean, you're not exactly a powerhouse. He'll eat you up. I know, Koo, but I still want to be tougher, for you. So I have to do this. No, Koops, you don't. I mean, going off to some dangerous place, it's stupid. So what if you're timid? You're sort of a crybaby. I don't care about that. I just want you to be you, so don't go. Sorry, Koo, I've made up my mind. No need to worry, though. After all, I'm traveling with Mario. He's the man. Fine, ignore me. She hits him. And again, stubborn Koopa. She's awfully mad. I'm sorry, Koo. I swear to you, I'll come back to you as stronger, Koopa. Well, Mario, that's it, I guess. No turning back. Hooktail's castle awaits. And we are now off. We can continue back on the adventure with Koops at our side. Now, with him, we will be able to access some items that we could not previously on our adventure. As you can see, at the first episode that we got to Petal Meadows, I traveled up here. I realized that it was the wrong place because we did not have Koops. I can now go like this, hit X, and he will bring us back the Happy Heart badge, slowly and automatically restore HP during battle. That is like the Happy FP badge we have equipped, except it does the same with health. It's not nearly as important as FP because I try to not to take damage as much as I do lose FP. But we can go ahead and place the Sunstone in here. Sunstone is in its place, and we can place the Moonstone in its place. The Moonstone in its place, we're going to get a bit of screen rumble. They're going to move to the side. Now, if we would talk to Goombella, or we read this sign right here, here beginneth the path to the dreaded Hooktail Castle. Weaklings retreateth. Thee who seeketh to proceed a power of 2 must hitteth both switches simultaneously. Addendum, if you're a Petalburg Koopa, huzzah, your hold ability maketh this chore a snap. So it pretty much tells you exactly what to do. You hit Koopa like this. Then you come over here, you let him go, hear it hit, and you press the button. And that will open up the path to Hooktail's castle. The pipe is now there. And the pipe opens in the back. And we now have Koops again. Alright, you guys, and thank you for joining me for this part. In the next part, we will enter this pipe and enter Hooktail's castle. And I promise a longer part next time. We will get good in exploring Hooktail's castle and hopefully get a good bit of it done. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye.